Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is, I suppose, Pilot Swifty, is that how you'd say it? The Ineffectual Gamer, and this is F1 2020, my team, not my career, as I put on that screen there. And this is Simtek back. Hello, welcome back in. Fixed the problem, it's now going on YouTube correctly, so that's fine and dandy for me. So I'm going to explain what happened. For anybody who's interested. I had serious problems with my computer last week, and they are ongoing. I'm just checking my temperatures now because I'm trying to stress test that. I did do a stress test on the computer, so I'm going to close all of that down to try and save some memory and stuff. So what happened is last week I was in the middle of playing, and as quite often happens when I'm playing games, the computer just decides to shut down. The reason for this is I've got a pretty old computer now. It was future-proofed when I bought it, and it still runs pretty well. But when I'm trying to stream, it really starts to struggle. And this is a huge problem. So I get overheating problems. There's a memory problem where it seems to run out of memory or something. And it always seems to happen kind of towards the end of the stream, or just as you're about to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve in the game. That's when it happens. So it's really annoying, and it's been the bane of my life for nearly the last year, and I really kind of had enough of it. But I took my computer apart the other day, gave it a good clean out, did a lot of things to it, and I've changed some things to it. I don't actually know if you can hear it, but it sounds like an aeroplane taking off at the moment because I've got kind of maximum fan input going into it, and the idea is to try and keep the temperature down. So I have stress tested it last Thursday, and it held up really well. So I had a game running, I was running other stuff, and the temperatures weren't getting too high on the graphics card, which means the graphics cards won't shut out. I've got a bad graphics card as well. Which is known for shutting down, so that was just my bad luck when I bought it. I didn't read the comments properly on Amazon, which I will in the future. And then of course there's just these other problems as well with the computer being a little bit old and stuff like that. But you know, it's still got 2-3 years in it, I think. The problem is I think I really need to invest in some cooling things. And maybe something to help the processor along as well, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly, just 1 second, I'm going to post this in my Discord so that my Discord people know I'm live. By the way, the link for the Discord is in the show notes, so if anybody wants to join in. And so, bringing you up to date with what I've done is I am here. I'm actually going to go into the game now so you can kind of hear some music or something in the background to kind of go along with it, or the noise of cars. So after the crash, after all of that, building the PC back up, getting it running and feeling like I was in a really comfortable position, I fired up F1 2020 only to find that my save had been corrupted. So I was really upset because I'd done all of this base work for it, and if you actually look across my desk you can now see that I have a different driver. I'm going to explain that as well. So it's Schumacher F1 team, well, Schumacher Simtek F1 team, and yeah, I had to reset everything up from scratch. Now I had the stream, so I've watched the stream back, and I kind of selected some things that I'd done, and then I selected some things a little bit differently, just to just things that I'd missed out in the first stream. So spelt the name correct and stuff like that. Although I do need to add Schumacher to the Simtek thing, but I'll do that after Australia. I then came to Australia, did the I actually came in with a higher AI level. I think it's 10 points above what I was doing in the last stream, because I did feel the last stream the AI was difficult, but it wasn't impossible. So I've pushed that up a little bit. I think I've actually pushed it a little bit too high, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I've tried to follow the same things that I did in that original stream, and I've got to this point where it's back at the race. So previously when the stream crashed, I was halfway through the race, That was actually doing very well. I was considering driving it to that point and saving it, but what's the point? Let's be honest, this is a completely new race. But touch wood, this will be the last time I have a crash like that. So it's all that is a serious touch wood. So let's go into the race day, and we'll see how we get on. I qualified quite high. Qualified pretty much where I expected to be, but we actually got one above because the Haas were having problems apparently. So that's really good news, because I thought it was just going to be Williams below us, kind of, but my teammate didn't do that well, so you can kind of, there's lots and lots of different things. So I'm going to just jump. Actually, I should have gone through the driver list, but anyway. So here we are, slightly purple Simtek, I think, if I'm honest to it. Now, we've got two different options here. We've got the hard tyre and the soft and the medium. We're going to go for the soft and the medium because we're at the back of the grid. There's no point in going for a hard tyre. It actually says the hard tyre is going to make us 4 seconds slower anyway. So, there's probably no point in that. Fuel load and stuff like that we'll see as we go on. I really don't know. And I just hope to God I don't crash at the first corner. Because I had a really good start in the last one, and it was a start as well where I didn't feel like I cheated by, you know, taking the inside line where nobody's using it. I really felt that I'd legitimately got that position. So we have got a formation lap today. I did change some of the settings just so we... Oh, have we? Or maybe not. I was sure. Oh, whoa. That is totally unfair that Raikkonen just braked into my face. So I am gonna... Whoa, where is Grosjean going? Right. We have people with problems, that's fine. Latifi's got ahead of me. My teammate is trying to overtake me. I felt that race-wise my car was pretty good. Oh, my teammate's got ahead of me. This is no good. And he's trying to crash into me. Right, let's try and settle down because there's definitely going to be people coming in the pits, which we can get ahead of. AI-wise, I don't know how much further ahead my teammate is than me, so he does seem to be going away. I'm guessing he's got his fuel on higher. I'm actually going to go into rich mode just for this next lap. Yeah, because I'm keeping pace with him now. Apart from there, where I made a really bad... oh, cripes, I'm going to get the itches now. Right, let's... Come on, let's push it. I'm coming in way too tight on these corners. I'm going to use some of that wide. That's not... I'm going to go for a move on him. Okay, right. Sorry, I promise, I'm not going to use flashbacks in this. I swear I'm not going to use flashbacks in this. Wait. Okay. I swear I'm not going to use flashbacks in this save, but this race, for the first few laps, I might. And the reason is, I haven't got the feel of the track. And unlike reality, I haven't even had the warm-up or the what do they call it, the installation lap, where the drivers can just get a quick feel about how it is. So if I crash in the first maybe 2 laps, I'm going to do a flashback. No, normally I wouldn't. I'm really against it, actually. So I'm just going to go up the inside of my teammate because he doesn't deserve to be ahead of me, even though he's kind of trying to push me off the track. Okay, nobody's come in, which is bad news because I thought some would. So I've definitely lost position. Oh, look at that, I'm going right across here. Now I need to keep up with Latifi just until DRS comes into play. So I'm not one of the best drivers and talkers. I've got dyspraxia, so I have to concentrate as much as possible. Otherwise you'll see me in taking corners from Bahrain. Oh, okay. That was a bit hopeful. I think that's the smallest thing I could say, or the smallest word I could use. Oh, I lose so much downforce when I get behind him. It's unbelievable. And my teammates now up on me, so I have to start trying to drive clean here. Oh! Yeah, this is not good, not knowing the lap very well. Not kind of used to the track. I was feeling really comfortable with the track yesterday, and I thought, oh, I've got great race pace here, and I feel just slightly off here. Right, we're going to try the same move on Latifi, but he's got the corner, so there's no way I'm going to get that. Now there's a yellow flag.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
So we've made one place.
Being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead. And
well,
in
I was
DRS
within
zone.
1 second of Latifi, and it didn't. Aye. Come on, we can't do many more breaks like that. I feel like I'm losing Latifi here, and I need to start making my fuel up on the next lap, so I've got to keep up with him for this part of the lap, because if I can't keep up with him and I lose him, I'm not going to get him back. Oh, that was a nice corner. That felt really good. Hopefully we're getting right into race pace now. Hey, let's go. Saw the message. Just give us a second. Oh, I can't take him on this corner, you know, it's not a safe corner for that. And I got too far ahead for this one. Dang it, I can't even, on the straight, he's got DRS as well. This is the big problem, so I can't catch him. And now I've got to go down in the fuel mode, so maybe I should have added slightly more fuel. So I think last time I was up into 18th position, and now I'm in 19th, and my teammate is going around the outside, so I'm going to have to cut him off. And I did well to keep the car under control there, because the back end wanted to go out. Latifi's he's not looking pacey, I'm going to be honest. Now our expectation is to stay ahead of him and George Russell. So being in this position right now is not brilliant for me. I need to be further ahead. So whether we can undercut him whether we can get the undercut or anything on the pit stop is another thing. I'm also aware that my fuel isn't in the best situation because I've been using good fuel mix. He's got DRS, my teammate's got DRS, everybody's got DRS. These opening laps, but I'm enjoying it. I'm not complaining. So yeah, we should be doing slightly better though. Oh, I was doing so well coming out of that one. I thought I really had him. I might get him here in this first corner. Stay between the lines. Yeah.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Ah, I thought I had him. Damn it. Oh, now I've lost him. And my teammate is down my neck. Right down my neck. Ah, God almighty. And I'm losing Latifi. Let me concentrate for a lap. Oh, teammate's gone up the inside of me as well. What an asshole. Because he hasn't... Aye. Well, this is a total mess up, isn't it? Oh, what happened there? What happened? Now, the good thing is, he hasn't got DRS. I've got DRS. You'll notice I couldn't pick Schumacher. I didn't explain that before. I couldn't pick Schumacher for this one. He's going to defend, but I've got the corner. I couldn't pick my son in this one. It wouldn't let me. He wasn't one of the options. And so I ended up. I'm going to have to go lean at some point because we're not doing well on the fuel. Ow. I'm going to have to concentrate here because I'm trying to talk at the same time. I'm really oh, and I've lost. That's what it is. I've damaged my wing. Oh no, I haven't. That's the wheels. Okay. So yeah, plus 3-4. It's not going to cut it. So I'm going to have to bring it down a little bit just so we can get back up to scratch. This is going to allow my teammate to catch up to me, and it's going to allow Latifi to pull away. So this could be a disastrous Grand Prix, which is really upsetting considering how I really felt the race trim was good. I really felt that in the race I would I'd be pulling it back. I really did. But I seem to have lost a little bit of downforce. We are getting our fuel back now. Oh, there's people in the pits.
So push now.
Ah, okay. So there's people in the pits because it was a fuel stop for them. So this is the only place that we can possibly overtake Latifi, which is if we get him in the pits. If we have a faster pit stop, we could maybe overtake Latifi if we get a good pit stop. And you know, we only need a pit stop of about a second faster or something, maybe.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
Well, that's my teammate, so he's on mediums. So, I was too busy looking at my fuel there. But right, we're nearly up to regular fuel mix. I'm going to get lapped here, so I'm obviously not going to fight him. Although, why I said that and then crashed into his wheel hub.
Be aware, we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
I'm not fighting him. Get off. Okay, I can come in for my lap here. It said to push, but there was no way I was able to push there. But I still feel that we're okay. So Latifi there ahead of us. DRS, some sort of DRS is a drag reduction system, so it's a part of the back of the wing. I'm glad you asked it because it's good that some people do. It's a part of the back wing that when you're on a straight in two parts of the track, it opens, and this reduces the drag so you can go a little bit faster, and it helps with overtaking and stuff like that. So so next time I get if I get an activation, I'll show you it. So we're not going to get out ahead of these guys because, well, I don't see it. No, there goes Latifi.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing
We're
on the
slightly
exit.
closer to him. To be honest, we are slightly closer to him.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
So we're going to have to go lean a little bit again, which is no good because I'm going to have to see, we're on lap 8. We got it back to its mark in one lap, I think, before. So, I mean, if I'm a little bit under, I can always go into lean for the last lap. Just try and solidify the position. I'm up into 20. Wow, I'm up into 20th now. So I'm ahead of Giovanni. I'm not even going to read. I'm just going to try and concentrate on my race. So we're a little bit halfway through the Grand Prix here. We're 0.3 down, which is not terrible. We can make that back really easily, and I think it changes as the lap goes on. So I'm not gonna. I know we got 0.17 back. I think we got 0.17 back before, so depending on how it is on lap, what, 12, 13? We'll see how it goes, but teammates in the pits,
Dorian is
okay.
coming in for a stop.
I thought it was him in the pits before, but okay. If he's in the pits, he must have crashed or something. Oh, they're catching me here. I'm sure. So at the moment, 0.3. It was 0.3 last lap. I'll check it next lap. That is George Russell. And I should have got DRS on Russell there. I'm going to try and go for this grass line. And I got him. That was a good overtake. Although he's clipped me. I hope to God he took his front wing off there. What are you saying, Oscar? My pit crew? No, my pit crew were wearing purple. Pink was the Racing Point car. So again, 0.3 down here.
The car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
So we're on 0.3, yeah. So yeah, it's going to be 0.3, I
We're
think.
leading our
So I
teammate
just
by
need to
11.0 seconds.
skim the. When we get to the twisty section, I shall just knock it down a notch. Just
There's
to try
5 laps of fuel remaining.
I am gaining on Latifi now, which is good. I don't know if we just had a better tyre strategy or something, but it does seem we're now gaining on him. Well, not every step of the way, but
Right,
we are
let's not
gaining.
stay behind this car for long. We need to get past.
You can see my engineer saying we really have to get past him. He is more than a second off the car in front, so he's not got DRS. So I'm going to have it here, Elsgar. And I fucked royally. Okay, so you can see the wings open a little bit there. If I quickly shut it, you can see it's closed. If I open it again, you can see it's open. You might have to replay that later. Can't believe I just messed that up. We'll get him on this lap. It's okay. Because we do have a little bit of fuel now, which is good. So we're back in the plus side of that. Oh, I went too deep there. But we are on Latifi, and he is not handling it very well at all. You can see he's not handling it. He seems to be trying to protect his line and keep position. He seems to have a lot on this back straight though. He always pulls away on this back straight. And then I catch him in the corner section. Whoa, surprised I didn't get done for corner cutting there. I got him in that back section, but you bastard. I was too busy looking. I keep looking at stuff as I'm getting on him, which is messing it up when I'm trying to get close to him. Right, what have we got? 0.3. Okay, we're clean.
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
We are pretty much where we were the last lap, so I'm not really gaining on him. That's the problem.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
He's off. He's off. When he gets on this straight, he's off. On other straights, he doesn't seem to be so good. I'm not sure what the situation is and as to why, but as soon as he gets on that back straight, see, I catch him here. You can see him getting larger, but in that back straight, he just has a lot of speed, and I don't understand why. And why every time? I'm guessing it's to do with the dirty air, but every time in that last corner when I'm close to him, I go wide. And it's really annoying. Right, I'm a little bit closer this time, but I'm definitely not in an overtaking position. I know that much. Using every bit of the track. You can see dirt getting thrown up in my grill, everything. And whether we're going to be able to get this, I mean, I'm in a good position now, but I'm guessing I'm going to lose downforce on this next corner. Oh, I don't know though. We are on him. No, he's got it. See, he started just getting. See, just started getting some extra acceleration on that last corner. I can make a move on him here, but he's gonna. No, he's in. Damn it! And then I'm gonna lose him here because I'm gonna get that understeer. And Grosjean is now on me.
Gap to teammate behind is 13.0 seconds.
I've got a move on him here. I actually blocked him off there, but I don't care. Grosjean's gone through on him, so I'm probably going to lose my position to Grosjean. I can defend it heavily, but I'm going to be honest and say it's going to be very difficult to keep Grosjean behind me. But if I can, I'll be over the moon. It's not an impossible task.
Our gap to the car in front is 6.7 seconds.
But Grosjean's going to have DRS there. I love how my body moves when I make these movements where it feels like my body can physically get the car around the corner, and it's not going to. Well, he might have DRS here, but I can make a good block on this one. So I'm going to pull over to allow him to take the outside, but then I'm going to block it off like so. But he's got it on me again here. But this is my favourite corner to defend, so he's not going to take it from me because I'm going to block him right off there. Okay, so he's dropped back slightly. I've only got that back end DRS trap where I feel like I can really lose it to him. I don't think he can get me here. If he can, I can block him off on the corner. I don't think he can get me here though. It's this part he can get me. And he's going to get DRS, so I've just got to kind of defend this corner a little bit tighter than I normally would. And I should be able to hold him off these last few corners, so... Unless he makes like a dive down the inside here, but I think I'm actually going to cut it like that, so... There's no way he was going to get me there. He's going to get DRS here, but I think I can get across the track to protect it. He is gaining on me, but I've got it. Woo!
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Oh. So that was pretty much the same finish there that I had in the crash. Same finish. So... If you just joined in the stream, come by and say hello in the chat.
The Silver Arrows. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium.
So
once
Hamilton,
again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So no, my pit crew don't wear pink colours, they wear purple. Pink is Racing Point. So what I'm going to do is just once I've finished this, oh, we're up to a race suit. The gloves aren't bad. I hate the race suit. Gloves aren't bad though. That next car's horrible.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the driver's standing.
Obviously,
Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes move to the top of the table. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
So, Boccolacci, I don't know, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Unfortunately, he did pretty bad. Antonio Giovinazzi didn't finish. I thought it was a Racing Point actually that was pulled over, not an Alfa Romeo. So, but he is a rookie driver, it is his first time, and he didn't finish ridiculously off the pace. So, he was like 4 seconds off, which is pretty bad, but it's not terrible. I finished exactly where I expected to be, pretty much the same as after qualifying, only got pushed up one place because of Giovinazzi having the non-finish. So, other than that, that was a pretty good race. Haas, we expected to get ahead of one of the Haases, but I actually thought it was Kevin Magnussen, not Roman Grosjean. So I don't know what happened in Roman's race. I thought some cars had maybe had 2 pits because of a crash or something, but they hadn't. So this is a legitimate position that we finished in, thankfully, due to our pit crew and stuff. So I'm really happy with that finish. It feels like it's right. And here's where we got some acclaim boost, which is good. Some acclaim and a boost, of course. Okay, so base payouts are all good. Okay, so the really important thing is our how much resources we got for this race. Now let me just find my Formula One page in my book. So we have to save around 600 points. So we got 120 there. So we're up to 595, which is 5 off my save amount. We're going to save some points this season. We're going to actually work. We're going to put them into the car towards the end of the season. Okay, I think it's really important. I don't want to be kind of moving up too quickly. I want it to be more kind of realistic. So we have sponsor event here, which of course we're going to use that. It's going to cost us £5,000, but it is what it is. We have got another sponsorship. We've got a secondary sponsor. Sorry, Elsgar, I didn't see that. Yeah, we're all right where I am. You know, you can never say never, but I don't know if we're going to get pulled into that malarkey here. Hopefully not. But I think everybody's going to go back through it at some point. I just hope that the businesses, like my business in particular, have got it set up for September to keep going, because the current thing of the government paying us, it's not working properly for everybody. Some people it's working fine and fantastically for, but for some people like me, we're really suffering. I've had to go to all like the bill collectors and even my landlord and just say, look, you're gonna have to wait a couple of months. I can't do anything. I can't pay you what I haven't got. You can't get evicted easily here, which is good. You are protected. So you know, things like that. I know I'm not going to get evicted. I don't even know if when somewhere's in lockdown whether the electric or whatever can cut you off. They couldn't during the state of alarm. It was like a law that they couldn't cut anybody off, but as soon as the state of alarm was taken off, they were hammering everybody like, pay your bill, or we'll cut you off, which scummy. But okay, let's see what we can do here. So as a team complete a total of 75 laps during a race weekend, so that would be, let's have a look, 30, 34. I don't think we're in the current iteration of how I'm only doing 15% race distance. I don't think we can complete that. Score 10, no. Achieve a fastest lap, no. Overtake 15 drivers, no. That's actually quite a hard one, and that, you don't want that as your weekly goal, do you? Who would take that as a weekly goal? You'd have to purposely qualify lower. Score 5, no. Score 3, no. Overtake, no. Complete all practice programs in a weekend. Now that's whether you complete them or do them. And that's the question. Complete them or do them. So I'm not going to take that one either. Overtake 5 drivers, no. Complete a rate with did not finish within team. Now that's a possible one. Gedankuber I'm going to get this right because I used to be able to speak a little bit of German. Gedanken Übertragung. Gedankenübertragung. Oh god, there's too much for my. So that's the one of them. As a team completed a total of 30 laps during practice. I think that's possible, you know. That's an interesting one, and it's a very good goal bonus. The weekly comes a bit low though. Let's visit. As a company laps during a weekend. Okay, so 2 companies offering the same thing, but one of them with a much better goal bonus than the other. So it's kind of between these. Achieve a top 5. No, that's not going to happen. Qualify 15th. No, answer at least 2 interview questions during a weekend. That is very possible. As a team, okay. This is going to be one of. I think this is better because we get a really good goal bonus on this one, so I'm going to go with that one. Zaineto. Okay, so this is the company we're going to go with for our second. How's Claire doing? No, she's still back over there. She's doing all right though. Yeah, I think she's doing okay. 1 second. Yeah. So. We'll take this off our second sponsor. Oh, I actually quite like that. It looks really good in that position. We'll put them there as well. Then we'll have them on there. No. We're going to put them on there. So they've actually got more sponsorship space than our main sponsor. But yeah, oh, that looks nice. Looks better. Look at that. They're on everything. Rear wing, the whole shebang-a-bang. And I think they're on our halo as well, which is nice. So yeah, okay. I wish you could outline these advertisements, but unfortunately you can't. It doesn't let you, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so that's our current thing. Oh, this is all from the what I've just unlocked. So we have a new race suit from the other one, by the way. I just felt this one fit better, and I like it a little bit more. Just wondering if actually we can only change the color. We can't change positioning and sponsorships on this one. Okay, so I wanted I wanted to change the team name to Schumacher Simtek F1 is what I wanted to change it to. Okay. Let's have a look. Let me just... Oh, I can't believe I have to... I'm going to find my next setup. I have vague setups for each race that I've used in 2019, and then I see if they feel okay for that lap. So... Entschuldigung. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Nothing wrong with my German. How dare you? Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Weizen. Okay, log in. But yeah, you can't get that name right anyway. Right. Okay, so our income's going to go up now that we've got the money coming in from Zineto, which is good. Let's have a look. Overall wear 12%. Probably going to take a hit at some point in the season, I'm going to be honest, on the engine. So we are at 595. Okay, so we're going to skip to the next one. Okay. Oh, you'll have been in the north probably anyway. Does this sound like this in the north? I learnt in Bavaria. I learnt my German in Bavaria. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next weekend. I think that was the plan. Just while that's loading up, let me just... Oh, my temperatures are good. This is good. So normally I wouldn't have got to this point in the stream. I'm going to be totally honest with you without it going down. So... Still need some work, but... By the way, any German people, I'm sorry the way I said it. You're not all from a low. Come on. I just did it. Don't make me use the... I've got a thing on my phone. It requires me to log in every time to get my information, and I hate it because it says save credentials, or save your password and everything, and it never does. Right, okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay, I think I've got it now. Okay, so we're in Bahrain, and just gonna have a look at the weather forecast first. So qualifying is going to be cloudy, which is fine, and then the race is obviously at night, but it's going to be dry. I haven't seen many wet races in places like this now. They seem to have fixed that old malarkey. We've got 595 in R&D, but we need to save that. We've got to save 600 points at the moment. That's what my thing is. So we can't spend any of those 600 points. They're there for the future of the car and protecting any elements against changes going forward. So we are second from bottom, Schumacher Simtek F1. So that's fine. I thought we had this part coming actually. I didn't realise we were going to have to wait another week for it, but 'tis what it is. So you can see we've made some strides since the beginning of the season. People like Mercedes have made strides as well. So it's not like we're leapfrogging anybody at the moment. So that's the only downside. So we're going to go to practice 1. I think, and we're going to see how this goes. Now, I might, when I finish the first practice, I might come back and just bring down the AI a little bit. I'm talking like 1 or 2 points. It felt good in the last race, but Latifi should have been more... Actually, do you know what? I think I'm going to do it now. Latifi should have been more catchable. So I'm just going to bring it down 2 points here. He should have been catchable much faster. So, right, hang on one second. I just need to find my setup here. So, I think... Where is it? What did I save it under? Come on. Where is it? I wish I'd never bloody downloaded this thing. It's supposed to protect your data. All it does is stop you from accessing your own data. 1 second. By the way, come by and say hello in the chat. If you're just joining for the first time or anything. Okay. Okay, so yeah, even there the accents were... Did you ever go to Heidelberg? Heidelberg? Yeah, I think I'm saying it right, Heidelberg. City of the... Heidelberg, not Heisel. Heidelberg. City of the... You know what it's the city of. I don't know what's wrong with my head. Right, okay, let's have a look. So, right, I think it's that one. Let's try it here. No, it's not that one. That's the one I didn't want to go to. So, we shall go to practice 1. Right, this is. I'm taking this off my phone. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be this difficult. And it's got adverts in it. And it flips you out of it. Oh my good lord, this is annoying. Right. There we go. I think I've found it now. Right, okay. So I'm going to watch this intro because some of them you see yourself. Like Danny Rick's helmet there, I didn't notice that. So let's go to this part, the car setup. And so. Is that right? Yep.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
Now this is a bit different I think this year, so I'm going to try a different value, see if it works any better. And the tyres are very different this year, they do react as well, so I'm going to try a little bit higher and a little bit lower. See how that does. Okay, so I'm going to save that just so I know what it is.
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs.
Oh, don't you worry, I'll be running some of those practice programs, mate. Failed them all last time.
And car development.
Okay, so we're going to drive out. So I really like these uniforms as well, because they've got kind of like the red stripe down one of the arms. You can't really properly see it, but there you go. They've got these nice red stripes down one of the arms, which kind of breaks up the black and purple colour, so... Oh, I forgot to put the rear view mirror on. Come on, Lando, you road hog. So I'm going to just let Lando pull away a little bit here. He's going to be doing his installation lap, so I'm on hard tyres for this one. Now I tried in vain to complete the practice things in the last one, and just didn't have, the car just doesn't physically have the speed. So I was losing on the straights. It wasn't from driving badly, it was from just not. There was time. The time was going down on the straights. So that normally means that the AI is slightly too high, but the AI in the race doesn't feel too high. Red stripe? What are we on about red stripe? I like a bit of red stripe every now and again. Can't get it in Spain. Okay. So as usual when I'm doing these laps, I'm going to probably go a little bit quiet just because I need to concentrate, because again I'll end up in the barrier otherwise, because I have dyspraxia, so I've got to just like really put my whole mind into it, otherwise if I talk at all I'll be off over the main stand. Okay.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Couldn't care about distance. Definitely need to brake a bit more on that corner. And that one. Not bad braking for your first time round, but definitely need to brake a bit more in those two corners. That's going to be a difficult, tricky corner to deal with. This used to be my least favourite corner actually, but now it seems to be a little bit better. Can't remember, there's no DRS on this part, is there? I always mixed up with China. It's very similar lead-in. Ah! Sorry about screaming. Okay, so
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
So I got that one, but I did on the last lap. I did in Australia as well, so it's not something I'm particularly going to celebrate. Oh, I get what you mean about red stripe. I didn't have a clue what you're on about at first, Alice guy, because I get the messages about 2 minutes after I've said something. You know my memory's not the best. Are you working this weekend? Are you actually working this weekend or no? Might be able to get a bit on the division if you want. Okay, I'm going to practice the braking in this corner, so I'm going to brake a little bit earlier. No, wow. I am on hard tyres though, so that could be what it is. Could be the hard tyres. So what score am I on? 315. Woo! Ric Flair there. Woo! So I don't know how much I've got the microphone turned up, so I'll stop doing that. 395. Yeah, we're not going to get 4. I don't think we can get 470. They need to be a bit more. What's the word? They need to be a bit more open on the scoring and stuff, because I don't know if I hit the speed limit on time there. I don't know why, but I managed to tangle myself up here. Okay, well that was a good run. Let's have a sip of coffee. car feels okay. Might tinker with the nose. Maybe add a tiny bit more downforce to the nose because it's going into that corner, that really deep. It's not even a hairpin corner, but the number 9 or where the number 10, sorry, that corner. You've really got to get the brakes on in that one.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute.
So let's go. Let's start the race strategy. They normally do that on Friday. So, oh, hang on. I just want to check something. So team object. Oh, okay, so this, the objectives are the same. I've already got 225, which is good. That means we can invest that lovely. What the hell are you doing getting up? Don't get up for me. I'll be around at some point.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can. When you're ready, let's go.
So they normally run the race sim on Fridays. So that's what I'm going to do on Friday. Okay, we are on nicer tyres, we're on the medium tyres. You can tell because they've got the yellow stripe on them, you non-F1 fans. White stripes on the inside of the tyre mean hard, the hard compound, which is slower, of course. The yellow means mediums, which are medium, it's in the name. And then the softs, the red stripe, are the fastest, so that's for non-F1 fans joining in. So I do have a few followers who are not really into F1, and to be honest with you, this game, even though I've had every iteration since it came out, it wasn't really my interest in streaming it, but I'm going to stream some live races and then I'm going to record some others. So the ones I record I'll probably upload as a full race, but I just won't be speaking, so woof, bad corner. It's alright, it's our outlap. What are you saying there? Alright, okay. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Get those legs a moving. How's the cat, by the way, Eldsgar? How's he getting along? It's a he, the other one, isn't it? Okay, so off we go. First one. Race pace. Okay, now we're saving time here. Well, we're losing it now, but... Oh, we are losing it as well. But this is good. We're making it in the DRS, which is where we should be making it. I shouldn't really be talking on these laps. I should really be concentrating because I don't want to fail these programs this time because I failed them in Australia. I've just tweaked the AI slightly in the hope of getting these the times for these practices. Now it seems like it's too much. I don't know if it's because I'm using the DRS. Maybe in the next lap I won't use the DRS. And we'll see how we get on. This feels more comfortable, but it feels a bit too comfortable. But I don't know what the aims are supposed to be. I don't know if you're supposed to be riding that red to green. I know you do on the fuel laps and everything. Right, let's try it without...
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Let's do this without DRS this time. See if we can get it, still get it on. Not taking corners like that, you won't. Let's see how we do. I'm just going to use DRS here to catch up a little bit. Okay, now I'll turn it off. just because I took that corner so badly because I was speaking so. I took that corner badly because sun glare, of all things. So put me shades on. You will see me leaning side to side. My body willing the car around the corner. It isn't abnormal to see me doing this. Just so you know. So we're making time here. This is good. So the next one I'm going to try without DRS. That corner felt really nice. That one did as well. I'll tell you what, when I concentrate, it feels so much better. I have to concentrate more. So I'm not going to use DRS here because we're in the time.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
That's what she said. That was a nice. It wasn't great, but it was better. So we're going to try and do one lap without DRS. Flip that up. That sun glare's killing me. In these corners, I can't see the apex. Don't mess it up, don't mess it up, don't mess it up, don't mess it up, don't mess it up. That felt good, but I actually think I'm losing time. I don't know why it felt so good, but I knew that I'd probably lose time. I don't know if I did, I'll check it back later, but that corner feels really nice now. Now that the tyres are sticking, oh, went a bit too tight there. Should be alright though. But we're still in good time. Okay, so we're making good time here.
Great lap. You've nailed.
Right, I'm just going to read this from else, guy. It's driving me crazy. Oh. That's a real shame. Yeah, I didn't realise they were together for 17 years. Christ on a stick, that's a long time. Yep. Yeah, that's not good. I was on the phone to Claire the other day and let her talk to her cat, and he was up at the phone talking to her. Right, so even he's missing her a bit. I mean, cats are just so, you know, they have their little things. I hope I'm not going to lose on this lap. I don't think I am, but I can peripherally see it's in the red. I saw it jump to green last time, but oh, that was a nice exit. That exit felt really, really good. I just tapped the brakes before the last turn. That's why it felt good. That one felt like shit. But that one felt really, really good. So did this one. Okay, we don't go too narrow. Oh, hey, that was a good one as well. That felt really good. Right. Okay, we are losing time though. No, we're not. It's going back up. That's good. This might be because of tyre wear now. Yeah, I think it is because I'm leaning more. When I start leaning, that means tyre wear is going off. So, but that's a lot of loss of tyre wear.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
So we'll see with this lap. We'll have to see with this lap. We may have to. Oh yeah, the tyre wear seems like it's really, really falling off. So I might have to use the DRS here to get the times up. times up, should I say. If I see that, I'll try and keep an eye on it, and if I'm too far ahead, wow, shite on a stick, I'll try and not use it, but I'm going to need it now. This is the thing, I'm going to definitely need it on this next one, so at least I think I will. We're making time. I'm making time. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, there we go, good take. Yep, that feels really nice, and I made time on that one. That was better than last time. So I'm probably not losing anything. Back end feels really twitchy. Yeah, look at the wheels. 26%. At about 30s when they really start to kind of start going downhill. Okay. But everything else. Oh, it didn't even need the DRS there.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage.
Well, that looks good because we're 10th fastest, but let's not forget we are running medium tyres, and we were using DRS for some of the laps, so we'll have to see. I don't really like using DRS in the race laps because it's not a true example of your race pace. So normally I don't use it, but in Australia I had to use it because I was trying to make the time, like the ridiculous loss of time up. Feels better in Bahrain.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
So it feels better in Bahrain, so I'm happy for that. So this is the in lap. I'm not trying to do anything here. This is the in lap. Very, very twitchy. I'm gonna have to get a steering wheel.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
I think. Well, I say one day. I've got to fix everything wrong with my computer before I even consider getting a steering wheel. I mean, like I said, I'm surprised the stream's even going now. How I've fixed this computer, I'll never know, because last Saturday I couldn't even get it to boot up. So how the hell I've managed to fix it and get the graphics card in order? I'll tell you how. About 3,000 million different combinations of X, Y, and Z.
Disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your
what little hairs I have out of my head.
If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty.
And working.
Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
And working constantly on it since what? Last Saturday to Thursday, every hour that I was at home, basically. I had the PC open. It must have been rebooted close to 1,000 times. I'm sure of that. We'll see how it goes. Right, so first things first, we've done the track acclimatization and we've done the race strategy. We still have 9 minutes left, so we might be able to get the ERS management underway. We're currently not 10th fastest at the moment. We are now down to 12th, but we are on medium tyres. You can see Blochi's Bokolaki is down there.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:33.2.
Yeah, I shouldn't actually. You're probably right, Elazgar. I'm serious. You're probably right. Okay, let's start this one. You only need to do one main lap to get this.
Clear. Car to track.
And this feels good being able to complete a few of these. I didn't actually mind it in Australia when I failed everything. I didn't mind it at all. I know there's going to be tracks where I fail it. There's going to be tracks where I do well. Because I'm playing the game a little bit more realistically than maybe some people who play it. That's not knocking them. It's just I can see they're. Well, I can see that they're, building up fast and going from back of the field to midfield. I don't want that. I want this to feel like a realistic attempt. So for the first year, we're going to be at the back and we're going to be fighting, but we're going to be building that car up for next year's chassis. And next year, hopefully we'll move up the pack a little bit. and then the year after a little bit more, and so on and so forth, until we're absolutely dominating everybody, teabagging them on the podium and everything, and the whole lot, the whole shebang-a-bang. That's the hope. Well, the teabagging part, I can take it or leave it, but you know, you get what I mean. I wonder if they have an emote for that. So yeah, Mick Schumacher, I couldn't sign him on board, unfortunately. So he's probably going to be brought aboard next season. It was that was the hardest part when I started to rebuild this save, because the other save corrupted when the computer went down, because I think it was mid-save or something. So yeah. So I couldn't sign Mick as my second driver for this one, because they have some drivers which are kind of in and out. Okay, let me concentrate. Now I think I can use DRS on this one. I'm really not paying attention here, which is never a good thing. That corner feels so good when these tyres feel good. Okay, we're going to pass that one really well, so I'm happy with that.
Good job indeed. Valuable information.
That felt really good. Really good. So maybe just Bahrain's a bit better suited to the car. We'll have to see. I hope it's not the AI been too easy. I only knocked it down 2 spots, and it's higher than when I was doing the stream before. It's like 10 higher than when I was doing the stream before. Should actually go into lean to save the engine here, to be honest. I keep forgetting to do that. The in-lap should always be on lean, just to save the engine that little bit, and I keep forgetting to do it. But as I said, I want this to be kind of as realistic as possible, so I really need to think about crap like that. If we have to take a grid penalty later in the season, it'll be because of my inability to remember. I mean, people think, oh, well, it's only a lap, but you think about it, every time you go out, for every practice, that's 2 laps. Every qualifying, it's 2 laps. And the other thing is race position as well. Depending on my race position, I might go into lean to just save the engine if, you know, if I'm not at risk of being overtaken. So all those things are going to give me that slight... I'm going to try and slow down a bit faster here, a bit better. Okay, that was a little bit better. Okay, feeling comfortable with this. We're getting some points, resource points here. And so with the race, the ERS, that feels really good. Feels really good. So once again, people, thanks for joining the stream. If you join the stream live, come by to say hello in the chat. If you join the stream at a later date, like when you're watching the pre-recorded version, non-live version, even though it'll say live in the title, Okay, so you can see here where we were losing ERS, and it was because I was actually using it. Apart from that back straight, I don't think I used it on that back straight. We used it on the home straight, but it didn't seem to affect it that much. So, but why it's saying I used it on the, or why it's saying it's, maybe it just doesn't get anything back. I don't know. So we've got race strategy, we've got 50 points, and ERS management we're going to pick up 25 points. Now that's actually a big difference from the last one where that's none of them were picked up. We've also completed 3 of our team objectives, which means I'm 10 points up. No, I think I completed 3 of them anyway, actually, before. We need to set an optimal second sector time in the qualifying pace practice, which I think we can do because I can use DRS on that one because it's a qualifying pace one. Fuel management, tyre management still to come. Not sure whether I'm going to be able to do them, but they would be worth another 50. So, yeah, feeling confident. There's only 2 minutes left in this, so we're not going to be continuing in this. We're going to be retiring kind of from this. Most people are on hard tyres, so we don't. The times cannot shut up. The times cannot be reliable.
Out of 10. Don't try and carry too much momentum into the apex, as you'll just understeer off into the sand.
Sebastian Vettel. Don't like Sebastian Vettel. Let's find a driver I like. There's old Georgie Porgy boy. Let's see from his halo cam, or his T cam. I just want to see how he brakes actually into this hairpin. I'm just going to listen to his engine. Just give us a second. Oh, he takes it tighter than I do. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. His braking's pretty much similar to mine, but he takes the corner tighter. I noticed. He comes in on the apex a bit tighter than I do. I go wider to try and get the car in a line, in a straight line quicker. There he is on that back straight. He's on the hard tyres, so he's not. Weather, we're doing all right. We really are. This is one of the coolest summers I've ever known. So I wasted money on the air conditioning unit because we're having the coolest summer ever. I've hardly used it. I've used it for 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there, just to kind of bring the temperature of the room down. Right now, I mean, we should be. Yeah, I'm opening the door and I can feel a cool breeze. If that was any other summer, opening that door at 12 in the afternoon, I would feel the wave of heat coming. So it's nice. It happens every now and again here, and the reason it's nice is because you can go outside in a t-shirt and shorts apart from maybe around 2-3 o'clock when it's at its highest. Then it's generally a little bit hotter. Yesterday I could feel my actual skin burning in a few minutes. So thank God I thought the computer would crash there when the screen went blank. So yeah, we're doing very well. Doesn't mean it's not a little bit muggy sometimes, but the difference is humongous. So I finished 14th, but of course that isn't going to be our final position. The interesting one is Boccolacci getting ahead of Roman Grosjean with his medium tyres, because we haven't made any changes to the car, so the car might just be better set up for this track. But we shall see. We shall see, as practice is not qualifying, and qualifying is not the race. So we'll see how we get on here as we go into practice 2. So we're going to get some acclaim and hopefully some questions. I think she normally does the questions at the end of practice though, or at the end of qualifying, and sometimes at the end of the race, but it's not always at the end of the race. Okay, so we now have, oh, it's not added our points on yet because I think you have to finish practice to do that. Okay, let's go to the second session. And we'll be completing the whole race weekend today in Bahrain, and then I'll finish the stream. And then I think during the week there'll probably be videos released of the races. I don't think I'm going to do the whole process. And then when I do the streams on Saturday of the actual live, I'll go through any changes that have been made to the team, any sponsors we've taken on, and stuff like that. Right, so let's go with tyre management then. So let's go for the tyre management and see if we can do that. Yep, start and drive out.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Keep forgetting to put the rear view mirror on, but okay, now it's evening time for this practice, so we won't have that road glare. I wish I'd done qualifying now actually, so we won't have that road glare. Just changing the fuel mix to lean. And we are on soft tyres. I don't know why it's put us on the soft. I thought the mediums would have been the best measure. I'm going to try that George Russell. I'm going to go through this part as fast as I can because I'm in lean. I'm going to try that George Russell line. Oh, I went too tight there, but yeah, I get where Georgie Porgy was coming from. I should have looked at the apex that he left, to be honest, but okay, let's do this. So I'm going to not use DRS because I don't know, well, we'll have to see. I'm not using DRS because I don't know how it affects it. It's the truth. The truth of the matter is I don't know how it affects it, so I'm not going to use it if I think it's going to negatively... Oh, no, it does, so I'm going to have to use it, I think, here. Answers on the postcard whether the game is set up to use the DRS, because I feel like it's a bit of a cheat. But if it's intended, do you know what I'm actually gonna do? Is I'm gonna go back and watch practice 2 from yesterday. I'm surprised I'm saving any hires here. I know I'm not saving time. I'm gonna go back and watch practice 2 and see how often the drivers use it in Hungary this weekend. How the hell I've got back into the green here, I'll never know, but I have. The purple matches my car, almost. Okay, so that's good. Tyre wear's fantastic. Could be to do with the setup here.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Yeah, it could be to do with the setup here. So this is our in-lap, that's why I don't worry about the lap times dropping down. This is the in-lap, so I'm in lean fuel mix and I'm just coasting corners just to try and save the tyres a little bit, and then good thing is with the joypad is you really feel where the tyres are getting stressed. And I really like that. I know it did it in last year's, but it didn't feel as nice. I don't know, there's just something about it that feels really good in this year's version. Gotta get that a little bit better. Okay, so my teammate's still out on track. I just saw that his car wasn't in the garage there, so I think we're the only ones who are doing laps there. I'm sure the other teams will come out. There are some, I don't know if they've fixed it with a patch or anything, but there are some, I noticed there were some tracks, I think China's one of them, where some drivers wouldn't come out, so... Okay, so that's the tyre management done now, and now we can go into fuel management. I'm just going to accelerate by a couple of minutes, just as if the team were actually doing some work and putting stuff in. I would like to one day do all these in real time. Take a whole weekend to do a Grand Prix though, that's the only thing.
Multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive.
So
Open the
I'm
display
fifth,
with
but
the
I'm on
LFD
soft,
button.
so
You
remember
can
that
then
I'm on
navigate
soft.
up and down
So
to the setting you want to change.
Bonacci is 2.5 second. Well, no, 2.5 seconds off my pace, more or less. But he's on hard tyres, and I'm on soft. So that's his actual lap time isn't too far off mine. So that's also something to think about. But not many drivers out in this session, and this is one of the things I worry about. It does have races where the drivers don't seem to go out, and that's.
I know it's tempting to focus
strange.
entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program.
I know, for example, in the second practice yesterday in Hungary, some drivers only went out and did an installation lap, because I don't know if you're required to do one lap or something. You know, there was very few drivers who were out and about driving, so yeah, I didn't think about that. Well, in reality, they don't go to Covidville. Not this year. Hey, what's that? I've changed something. Oh, I can't change the fuel mix because it's fuel saving. So just get out of those screens because I don't need them, and I don't want to accidentally press anything like I did a moment ago. So I'm going to try and get these tyres warmed up a bit, because they feel very cold at the moment. Oh, that felt good. I wonder if that was Georgie's line there. I wasn't trying it, but... Right, here we go. Last few corners, and then the straight, and then we'll take it very seriously after that. So I can use DRS no problem here, because no, actually I can't. It's fuel saving, isn't it? So I thought I was doing the qualifying one there. Fuel saving. Big difference between qualifying and fuel saving. Complete opposite ends of the spectrum. So I need to be aware of that. But we'll see how we get on. I won't use the first DRS, and if it's terrible, I'll use the second one. Oh no, we're saving time, that's okay. Quite hard to fuel save, I think, on this lap. Trying to take George's line there. It actually felt quite good. I'm going to just use the DRS for now, to be honest. I just wondered if pumping the brakes there would help with the fuel saving, but I think I'm doing okay here. I think we'll be alright. We're going to be in purple, which is good. So, yeah, that was easy.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed.
So I don't know if
we got a lot of
I'll check,
out of that.
like I said, I'll check the free practice of Hungary after I've finished the stream, and if I feel that the DRS is cheating, I'll start knocking it off. I should actually watch the other drivers, to be honest. So this is the in lap, so it doesn't matter. Is that Hamilton behind me? I think it's old Hamilton. So the only part of the car that I've worked on at the moment is the durability section of the car, which is the kind of the thing that we're working on to get the car durable, and at least the parts that we use durable.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I think durability is a really important part. I have used one of the driver perks to get my engine like a bit more durable as well, because I think the engine, particularly Honda, it's not the best engine, so we have to try and protect that Honda engine a little bit from wear and tear as we go on. So this is good. Is this practice 2 or practice 2, isn't it? I'm going to save the quali for practice 3, so I'll push through this this part, and we'll go into practice 3 to do the quali part. There's some marks on my tyre there, and I don't know what they are. It's blistering. If it's blistering, it's not good. So yeah, we've only got the qualifying pace to do. Which will probably get the fast sectors, because it's an optimal... I think it's an optimal time for yourself. I don't know if that's... I don't know that, but 480 resource points this race weekend would be very, very, very nice. It used to tell you how many laps you'd completed, but I can't seem to see that. I know it's in the timing section, but that's only for...
Our best lap
that's
so
only for this
far is
current
at
session.
1:33.1.
So yeah, I don't think it gives you the total laps for the weekend or anything, unfortunately. There's old Hamo. Okay, so I'm going to accelerate the time because we're going to go to practice 3 to do the... The reason I do this is because if you simulate the practices, you'll lose prestige. Even if you simulate them, which is so stupid, but... I was just thinking about Julie the other day, actually. She hasn't been around for a long time. I hope she's okay, because she's had issues in the past. So I'm gonna... like health issues, so I'm gonna message her, actually, because... But I know I haven't been doing a lot of Elite, so it could just be that. We're ranking up nicely in the season pass, which is good.
The session has drawn to a close,
let's see where we were here.
Top 3. Leclerc, Vettel and Carlos Sainz.
Okay, so we shouldn't be higher than Alpha Tauri, and Alfa Romeo should be higher than us, but they were on hard and medium, so I expect them to jump ahead of us. Grosjean's still suffering, Magnussen's higher than him, so looks like that's a standard standard position for Grosjean. So we'll see. So once I'm just going to check my computer temps again. But this, I mean, this is good, Ella's car. I don't think. Maybe. I'm just going to check my temps again. So we're at 48, which is actually not bad. It really isn't, and it just seems to hold up. Okay, so yes, practice 3. Let's go to practice 3, and then we'll do the qualifying pace. Then we'll go and do qualifying, which is a full qualifying setup, but I'm obviously at the back of the grid, so generally don't get out of Q1. Okay, so qualifying pace. They're going to put me on softs, so that's fine.
With a lack of rubber out on track, try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
So much different from IndyCar, isn't it, Ella's car? More money, that's why. Different chassis as well. Every car's different in Formula 1. And not as much advertising, you've probably noticed. Tried to watch an IndyCar race. What was it? 25 minutes and 4 advertisement breaks. But because it's a sport, they keep it running in a side window. But I can't imagine what... I mean, I've been to America. I know how many advertisement breaks they have. It's a ridiculous amount compared to Europe. I mean, you won't really notice because it's what you're used to. But what was it I found amazing when I was there is like, there's an intro part to the show. So let's say you're watching 2.5 Men. You kind of watch a 1-minute intro where there's like a little scene. Then it cuts to an advertisement break. Then you watch about 10 minutes, then there's an advertisement break. Then you watch another 10 minutes, there's an advertisement break. Then it comes back and rolls the credits, and then there's another advertisement break. Mental. Here you have advertisement break before the program, then you watch it, and then there's one after the program. There's one at halfway point of the program, and then the one at the end of the program, but that's also the beginning one. Oh, this feels nice. Well, that corner was my mistake, but this feels really nice. I don't know if it's just because of the rubber on the track. Don't know what it is, but this feels really good. So, we're in the daytime, so we've got the sun glare again, which is not great, but you know what, I don't mind. We'll deal with it. If I'd have known, I'd have run the qualifying pace in a different one, but we'll see. So qualifying pace is losing time on the straight, which is never a good thing. We might fail this one if that's the way of the Dragon. Yeah, we're not gonna get the qualifying pace, unfortunately. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna get it when I'm driving like this. Such a great feeling on the outlap, and then now it feels, yeah, doesn't feel as good. Oh, for God's sake. Right, let's try and get this corner right. Yeah, let's cut the corner. Cut the corner and get the DRS. Hopefully we can get some green. Okay, I got a good team objective complete there.
practice program over. That's all we need for now.
Okay.
Return to the garage pronto.
Wasn't the best, but it's saying 19th. It'll be qualifying position 19 or 17. Did that say? I'll have to check. And I got a fastest lap. Woo! It won't stick, but it's nice. Now, there are mods coming out for this game already, and some of them are looking fantastic, so I may actually introduce some mods into the game at some point, because none of this is online, it's all offline, so things like advertising changes to the real life ones, because sometimes F1 are a little bit late on some of them, to say the least. Have knocked the thing down there. I totally forgot because I'm not on a qualifying lap.
Box this lap, please.
Got to remember to do these things. This is why we're going to end up having an engine change that's going to cost us 55 positions or whatever. But preach. It's no good just remembering at the back end of the lap. That's the thing. But then again, a real Formula 1 driver would not be having a chin wag while he's doing his lap, so but that felt good, so it feels like I'm ready for qualifying now. So we can get out of practice. Woo! With some decent points. Really felt that qualifying in my peripheral vision. I could see I was in the red, but I try not to look at it because drivers don't do that. So in reality, so it was only a green. It wasn't a purple one, unfortunately. Because I think you get double the points if you get the purple
so
one.
far is a 1 minute 31.0.
You know, I'm happy with it. It's a good amount of resource points, and it might allow us to make a slight upgrade on something. But again, I've got to save some resource points, so I have to be slightly careful with them going forward. Now, hopefully, we're going to get an interview, because an interview means money. So an interview means money. So I'm still second on the timing board, but I was on soft tyres, and you don't know what anybody else is doing. I mean, Lando Norris is third, so now the times will probably start falling as Max Verstappen puts in a good time. I'm going to make sure everybody's been out. See, Daniel Ricciardo? Oh no, he's gone out now. Okay, that's good that everybody's gone out, so maybe they fixed that. Charles Leclerc goes top. He's on softs. Or second or so off, but I was doing a qualifying lap, so I'm supposing everybody's doing the qualifying program, because you can well, some aren't. Some are doing the race program. My heart stopped again when the screen went black there. Keep forgetting. Right, okay, so hey Malcolm, how's it going? Good to see you, my good man.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three.
So yeah, I mean, it looks much better than it is.
Max Verstappen.
I think it said
and that's
17.
It. Practice is
we might
officially
qualify.
over.
We
Until
might
next
qualify,
time.
So I'm gonna shut him up. And let's see what we've got. So I got 110 from Boccolacci. So it's 1,271. So that's in total, isn't it? So I got a bit of an acclaim boost into level 3, which is nice. That's going to bring our advertising revenue up. Every time you go up in your acclaim, your advertising revenue goes up a little bit, which is it's good. It's not realistic as such, but it's good, because you need a lot of money to get to the top in this game. A lot of money. Can't remember exactly how much, but it's in the millions, hundreds of millions, if not hundreds of millions. And to have top drivers as well, it's going to cost a lot. But Yeah, I'll probably. I don't know if I'm going to get to watch it in the time. Well, I might. I might. Did you get that website I sent you on Discord, Malcolm? It's great. Go to it. It's got all the live races. You can watch it, all the practices, and then it also has historical events, like going back to the 90s. So check it out. Check it out. Right, okay, so just checking the weather. So weather hasn't changed. Okay. And let's go do our quali. Now I'm going to try not to speak while I'm doing quali laps. I can speak on the straights but not in the corners. So let's get got twitchy eye because I woke up early this morning. And then we'll go do the race, so. Oh, check out the one I sent you, Malcolm. Seriously, it's worth it. It really is worth it. It's. I'll send you some more information about it actually as well, because it's to get everything running. Right. Okay. So, bit purple. Bit purple. I think I need to bring the luminescence of this purple down a bit. It's not exactly the Simtek colours. It's not exactly the Simtek purple. The mechanics, yes, the mechanics. It looks great on them, but the car, when it's lit up, its luminescence is too much. Okay, so let's do an early qualification lap because of the fact that we are probably not going to get out Q1, so it doesn't matter really. We'll do 2 quali laps. We'll do a standard quali lap and then we'll do what I call a pushed quali lap. Oh, why did I not drive out there? Sorry, I did a flying lap. I didn't mean to do a flying lap. I said to myself I wasn't going to do flying laps in these, but sorry about that. I think that was just automatic response from the past. I'm supposed to drive out and drive in laps. Nice! That felt really good, that corner. Bit wide there, very wide actually. Yeah, I forgot to put that extra bit of wing on, and I'm in Part Fermier rules now, but never mind. Fuck that right up! Yeah. Don't get. Right, I'm going to come back in. Need some fuel. Under pressure. Looking down on me. I'm only going to sing because Ella's guy hates it. Looking down on me. Pressure. Right, let's try it again. We'll have a top up. Name it. It's my fault for not doing the in lap. Sorry, in the out lap, because you kind of don't get my head ready for it. So. You don't. I don't know. There's something about doing a flying lap. It doesn't feel the same. It really doesn't. I mean, I had too much grip there. That was the problem. Way too much grip, and I took that inside too much. But I saved it. I didn't. Saved it. We didn't mess it up too much. So, oh, you never used to be able to do that till your car was fully hooked up before. So let's. Okay, so we're gonna bring the thing down to. Let's try it at 6 kilograms. I don't trust it with 5. Feels a bit too much. So I'm going to bring the so drive out.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
So a touch of fuel. Luckily we saved the car. We didn't smash it into the walls or... Got it set to lean. Try and do this seriously. I'm going to probably be a bit quiet because it is qualifying. This is one of the most important parts of the weekend. I don't think in modern Formula 1 qualifying is as important as it used to be. Back then the cars cheated half the time anyway, so it didn't really matter. The drivers cheated half the time anyway, so... And hopefully we won't get stranded because I've put less fuel on board, but we'll see. I think we can do it. I really do. So that's where I took it too much before, so I'll have to be aware of that. It is quite hard sometimes when you're using a stick to... I think that's George Russell behind me. I'm hoping to God it is. I don't want it to be a Mercedes. That would be a travesty. Okay, we're going to max fuel now. So you'll see the max fuel I've put up to maximum. That felt really good, that corner. That was shit. How do I always do that? Concentrate, Swifty. Shit it there. Absolutely shit it. That's why I didn't take the corner well. Right, so 140, that's okay. We can maybe knock a gallon off to get a slightly faster lap time. I think we can do it. Okay, so we're in lean now. We're up to 15th. Now that is the final position. It isn't bad. Oh, trust me to go faster on that bloody one when I was in lean as well. Can you believe that crap? I'm in lean mode and I made 400ths of a second up. Actually, it could be because of the rate you're coming into that corner. Actually, Ellen's car, I can actually... Wenn man so will, bist du das Ziel einer langen Reise, die Perfektion der besten Art und Weise, in stillen Momenten leise. Die Schirmkrone der Burge der Begeisterung bergauf, mein Antrieb und Schwung. I can sing in German. Ich wollte dir nun mal eben sagen, dass du das für mich bist. Und Chicago. Alright, I'll stop. Don't want to wind you up too much. cat's gone through the window. Okay, that felt pretty good. I think there was a tiny bit more to be got, but it was good. Right, so. Yeah, that felt pretty good. So we'll see where we end up. I daren't look at the timing chart. Oh, wow! And Giovinazzi was on. Yeah, I might just have to knock the AI up a little bit. I don't feel comfortable being ahead of Kvyat. They could go faster.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:30.5.
We'll see. I hope I don't get into Q2. I might actually have just. I'm not going to do the second run for the simple reason I don't feel I should be in this position. I'm about 2 positions higher than I should be. Okay, we've got knocked down a bit there. We'll see how we finish at the end. But it doesn't look like Giovinazzi set a good time there, so. Got a few XP there. Okay, so please let us be just below the cutoff. Oh, we're not. We're going into Q2. I'm going to sim Q2. I honestly feel I should not be ahead of the Alfa Romeos. Unless they have a terrible day. I did only beat Giovinazzi by 1/100th of a second. Actually less than that. And Kimi Räikkönen by 200ths, 300ths, 200ths of a second. So I think 1 pip on the difficulty, and I'll probably be roughly in that zone, because I said that I think Roman Grosjean, I think technically I should be ahead of him. He's obviously not driving the Haas to its full potential, because Kevin Magnussen is always ahead of me. But I don't feel comfortable being ahead of these Alfa Romeos. It doesn't feel right. I know most people will be congratulating themselves, but I want to be honest and say that if the Alfa Romeos are out qualifying me, then I'm probably just a tad on the easier AI. So I'm gonna knock it down 1 in the next event, and just to try and find that nice sweet spot. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna actually not set a time in this one, because I don't want anybody to have a mistake and me take advantage of that. So yeah, I might have to change that. Make it 80. I think it's on 84 at the moment, so I'll probably change it to 85. So we will finish in 16th with Kevin Magnussen ahead of us. So it's nice to see Bottas and Vettel doing it on the medium, so that maybe in the race they can get that switch to softs and finish strong. So we're going to go to the race next. Hopefully I've got some questions here. She's going to congratulate me on my qualifying. So my acclaim's gone up slightly. Team acclaim's gone up a little bit. Well, this car's not talking to me now. Okay, so fingers crossed for the race. I think want to do really well in this race. The last race I did well, but this, I think that we had like a bit of an off.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we.
It's exactly where I want to be. Shut up, you. He doesn't know this guy. He doesn't know what he's on about, Jeff. I wish I'd sacked him. Should sack him. Because he's expecting us to be higher, but we cannot be higher. We got into Q2, which is amazing for a team in first time in Formula 1. They need to fix all that crap, because it should be something I'm really happy with. Okay, so the motor unit's at 19% at the moment, so I'm suspecting that when we are finished, we're going to be around 30 something. So we'll have to see where we get with it. We really will, to see how long these engines last and how we get through it. So that's good. Right, so let's go at the race. Let's try and do this. Are there any cats around today? No, they're chilling in the living room. So, Bahrain. We're going to go through Bahrain, and then we're going to have a look at where we are. So it's a night race.
We're here again then, at a circuit famous. It's time to take a look at...
Jump all this stuff. We're going to get onto the track. So race strategy. The only reason I jumped that is because had copyright strikes in the past when you run those first parts. I think they've been fixed for this, but you never know. Okay, so yeah, this is a no-brainer to go from soft to mediums. I don't think here it says there's a 4-second difference. It said that in the last race. I think I'm going to probably put a slight amount of extra fuel in, just because I want it on that first thing. I want to be able to hold my position on that first lap, so I'm gonna just slightly up that a little bit. But yeah, 33, 34, 35, 36. Yeah, so I think, yeah, I think this is probably about right. I don't think there's any point for the hard. I'm sure I'd put the parade lap, or the whatever they call it now, the formation lap, but for some reason it isn't doing it. So I'll change it for the future, because I do want to do the formation lap, just because I like doing it. It's realistic, but this one doesn't. So we'll be going straight into the race. So I'm going to try to tuck in where I can, because I don't want to cheat my way up the inside, as you can do in this game so much. Whoa! A lot of... I'm surprised I'm not being asked to give that position back, actually. The racing points being a bit... just touching my nose. So, for example, here I can go up the right, but I'm not, because it's kind of a... It's not a cheat, but it's... well, it is. If you use it, it is, because nobody else uses it. So.
But it's not terrible. Stay focused.
Look, he's complaining again. I don't know how he can possibly complain here. So Perez pulls away a little bit, but I would expect that. I think they've got Mercedes engines. So they're... in a straight line, they're going to be way better than we are. And I expect to be fighting Stroll, to be honest. Especially when I take corners like that. So Stroll's going to want to get a run on me here. Hopefully I can fend him off into the next corner. Yeah. No problemo. He hasn't got DRS at the moment, but what he probably has got is a higher engine rate, so I'm just going to knock mine up a little bit. Oh, he's trying to go up the inside. Get lost. He's coming at me again, so I'm going to plunk myself in the middle of the track. Because ain't no way he going through on the inside. That's why you need the rear mirror. 1 second, I need to pause it while I itch my eye because we've got a ridiculous itchy eye here. Right. If you wonder why I have the full race line on, it's because I'm dyspraxic and I'll always crash otherwise. I need something to concentrate on. So I don't always use it. I do have some of my own preferred lines, but it's just something to concentrate on. I do use the curbs a lot more now than I used to, but I'm still not great at seeing the curbs. But we're done. Once he gets DRS, we're done. Because I'm all over the place here. I don't know why I'm all over the place. I've had enough laps. I feel comfortable. But sometimes the car seems to turn in really well, and then other times it has no turn whatsoever. So Stroll's going to come back at us.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use
and
it
next lap he's going to have DRS if I don't try and open up something of a thing to him. So I have to block the inside there because I know he used it on the previous lap. So I need to block him off here, and he's going to come at me again. Why I can't get that corner right? It must be because I haven't got enough downforce because I am turning. But for example in this one, I feel like I've got enough downforce. Well, not on the exit, I didn't. That was nice. That felt really nice. Oh, I've got DRS, didn't realise. So hopefully, if I can use the DRS to get away from Stroll. And even to get on to Perez. Now, I don't think Stroll, maybe within 1 second actually. I'm not going to get on to Perez, I thought I was. I have to be very careful in this corner because Perez is in the dirty air of Giovanni Vanazzi. Giovanni Vanazzi. Whew. Some of this it's close racing. I mean, I'm crapping at losing my my front wing here. Ah, balls on a stick. As I said, some corners I feel are cheat corners, so I won't try overtaking maneuvers on them unless it's a serious like last lap overtaking maneuver and they haven't got another car in front of them. Otherwise, it's completely unfair to use some of the corners. Look at the downforce I lose when I'm in the dirty air. It's ridiculous. Qualification memories coming back there. Yes, I'm leaning. I haven't been drinking, I swear. I should have DRS. Stroll's going to have it as well. So I'm going to just move over. Get that defensive position. Because he's going to try and go around the outside this time, I'm guessing. Yep. Woo. Clash of wheels. Oh crap, I haven't been able to position myself. I may be able to outbrake him. Scumbag. Oh no, 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 no. Come on, Stroll. And now the thing is, he's at the back now. What a douchebag. Was that my mistake or his mistake? What an ass. So I'm down to 20th now. What a scumbag. What a scumbag. I don't know if it was Stroll or somebody else, but what an ass. Purposely was yeah, have some of that, son. See how you like it. Somebody blocks you off.
Nice move. Good job.
Yeah, he purposely tried to push me off the track, and I hate that they've done it to stop people cheating online. Is my guess? Yeah, he's gone into the pits.
This lap. Push hard on the inlap.
He lost his wing. I'm never going to catch Russell that way. So we're going to put up to Rich. Going to use a bit of this excess fuel to try and at least catch Russell, so that when we go into the pits it's going to be a roulette game as to who gets out ahead of another. We can also try and really push the car here on this in lap. Yeah, I hate leaning, but it feels like I do better. Do I get DRS now? Damn it. And then we'll push when we come out. Oh, who's sending a message here? Let's see. Hey David, Chris, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream over there on Twitch. Always nice to see people on Twitch. Come on, I can do this.
The gap to the car behind is 1.5 seconds.
Right. Full race update. It's not going to do it, is it?
You currently hold 19th place. Russell is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 1.4 seconds. They're on old softs. Latifi is behind you. Our gap
Thanks for the follow, David, if that was you.
5 seconds.
I'm supposing it is. Thanks very much. Whoa, that Alpha Taurin put the craps up me there. Oh, the Simtek purple doesn't look very good in these lights. Oh, I'm just behind him. But we are still on rich fuel, and we are on medium tyres, which is what he's on by the looks of it.
See these tyres through to the end now.
So we just have to be careful that the computer doesn't crash us. I'm doing a flashback because the computer crashed me into him there. That wasn't me. And this is a worry sometimes. So I'm just going to knock it down a lean for a second, just to see if that helps.
That was our last stop.
And I'm going to actually hold down my brake button. Yeah, okay, that worked better. I don't know if that's an issue with you having Rich set up and whatnot, but it is what it is. I'll catch him now. I'll read your comments in a second when I can kind of get my arse back together. Because at the moment, I could put coal in it and make diamonds. So... I think I've got him on the straight, to be honest. It's going to be too difficult on this corner. Hence why I crapped myself, because I thought I was going into the back of him. I could get him on the next corner if I get a really... Yeah, exactly. I was going to say I could get him on this corner if I had a really good...
off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon.
If I'd have got a good enough entrance into it. Let's just have a quick look. Thanks very much for the follow. It's a follow on Twitch, isn't it? It isn't a subscription. I'm going to try and go up the inside of George Russell, but cut the corner anyway. I would have probably had to give that back, so let's try and get him on the straight, even though he's got DRS. But we're definitely closing on him. And we are better than him. Whoa! See if we can get him on the exit. Yeah, we can. Right, Grosjean. So hopefully he doesn't crash into me. Old crash bang wallop, what a video Grosjean. Ah! I'm doing well there. George is still breathing down my neck here. Even though I'm definitely faster than the Williams. Maybe the race pace, race trim isn't as good. We're on lap 8. The hope is I can actually catch Grosjean on this. The thing is, his engine's better, I think. It's a good exit of that corner, but I've messed this one up, I think. Hopefully we can get him on this straight. Yeah, I'm going to try... wait. Crap. I'm going to try and... Oh, I've lost him. I'm going to try and mess around with my racing lines a little bit.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
4.7 something on my teammate. So we'll see how that goes. Russell is still not giving up here. He really isn't. I've got DRS, which is good. I think Russell's got DRS as well, that's the problem. We're not really gaining on Grosjean, which is a shame because I don't think that... But this is our racing position. Like I've been saying, I don't want to cheat my way to the top by putting the AI at a point where it's easy for me to catch people and overtake people. This is our race position. Even though my teammate isn't fulfilling it.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Just behind Haas is exactly where we should be, so you know, if they're just doing a little bit better than us, that's pretty much where the game is. And to be honest, if you think about it, I have had a couple of good races to begin with. Apart from the off in Australia, which was a bit embarrassing, but it only lost us maybe lost us 2 seconds, but we got a good exit on that one, but Grosjean's engine power is just taking him way beyond us. We are losing Russell. I think he's still got DRS, but I don't think he's going to have it the next lap. I don't think Russell's going to have it the next lap. I just don't think he can keep up with me. And I hope he doesn't have it the next lap, because I don't think he deserves it, to be honest. Got to go deeper into that corner now to get the exit on it, but I'm not sure if that's just the wheels or what. Tyres, not wheels. Ah, crap! Stop talking, Swifty. This way you're still fighting Russell, because I can't shut my mouth during the race.
To a lower fuel mix, we may not finish on the current settings.
Okay. Oh shit! I didn't actually realise. I didn't realise that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to seriously put this back, and Russell's gonna have a good. He's gonna have a lot of fun catching us here. So this is our position, I think, folks. I think we had a good push. That was close to my spin position from qualifying. I mean, we're not crazy losing the Haas actually here. I'm not sure if it's just because of the aerodynamics. Oh, we lost them on the straight there. 100%.
We're leading our teammate by 5.
But if one of them tries an overtake on the other and messes up, we're going to be in there. Touched Grosjean there. Just a slight touch. And we'll be able to go back to standard probably at the end of this lap. I hate how I've got to go deeper in that corner. It feels so wrong. But I never made the setup change in practice, so that's my own fault.
There's There's 3 laps of fuel
okay,
remaining.
we're nearly there. Just need that tiny bit more fuel, please. Just a little bit more. Give me just a little bit more. There we go. And we'll go back onto standard. I'll keep an eye on it for the next lap, but I think that should be okay. Keep away from that curb. Don't want to be spinning again. So I should notice the engine now a little bit. Now, it looks like Grosjean might have actually had to drop his engine here, because he's not pulling away on that straight the way he was previously, and he's definitely not doing it on this straight either. So I don't think I've got him here, but touching him there again. I didn't touch him actually, but it was very, very close. I always lose on that corner. Oh, Georgie Porgy's up on me. I think he's probably using max fuel, would be my supposition.
Some information on Russell. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Oh, well, that's good. It's probably engine problems. Now, if I could get up on Grosjean in this corner, which I can't because he always pulls away, I'd love to try to throw it up the inside of this corner. In previous iterations of the game, I have used it as an overtake point, so
Caution.
Somebody gone off? Yep, Hamilton! Hamilton has retired from the race. That's going to put a dent in his championship hopes, because he was... Oh yeah, Georgie's dropping off. So we've got 2 laps to go, ladies and gents, and the fuel is at a perfect point, so we need to just enjoy these last few laps. Keep the pressure on Grosjean, you never know. He's not catching Magnussen, so he's not going to... unfortunately, there's not going to be a coming together between them two.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Which is good. And to be honest with you, 17th, it was the qualifying. It's where we are in the table, I think, in the kind of power table. So it feels like exactly where it should be for me. The greedy part of me wants to,
fuel remaining.
The greedy part of me really wants to catch Grosjean and nick his spot, but I could use the inside on this corner because there's Magnussen's too far ahead, but I'm not going to. And I'd love to send it on this corner, but I'm not going to either. Oh, Stroll's catching up, even though he had to go in the pits, didn't he? He's not going to catch me.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
Oh yeah, I'm not hammering him, Carl. Just going to turn my engine up a slight amount because I feel like I can get Grosjean here. Way, we got him! We got the Frenchman! Woo! Right, he's got DRS. I'm not celebrating over the top, but a quick switch to the rich mix on the exit, I really felt like I could catch him up. And we got him. Now, it'd be lovely if I could do this to Magnussen as well at the end of the lap. Really rub it into that Haas team, but I don't think I'm going to catch Magnussen. I think he's got too much on me, unfortunately. But that was fantastic tactical move there. To just knock the... I could do it on Magnussen if I'm in the position, but I don't know if I'm going to be in the position, to be honest. I think I can set a personal best this lap, but I really don't think I'll be in the position on Magnussen. If I am, I swear I'll try it. I'm not scared of trying it again. Oh, somebody's finished. Saw the fireworks going off, so Valtteri Bottas has finished. was watching the back end, Magnussen, too much there. No. Whew. Right, okay, so we're going to try it. We're going to put up that rich mixture. And then drop out. We're not going to get him on this corner, no. Okay, well, it was nice while it lasted. I'll put it up to Rich just to fend off Grosjean, but he's not there, so... Way! You saw it go into low fuel mode there. Wow, what a finish! What a finish! Oh, I can stretch.
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here at Sakhir. And rightly so. What a brilliant effort from the whole team.
I wish they were talking about us. That was a great move on Grosjean. I don't care if there's
Anthony,
no points
tell me,
involved.
what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Wow.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Back, so we don't need to listen to that. But that was a great finish. That overtaking move on Grosjean was brilliant, just brilliant. Get a new set of gloves, but I don't like them. They're ugly, so don't care. The race suit in 17 looks good.
Let's have a look then at the driver's standings.
Okay,
After today's performance, Valtteri
let's go to
Bottas secures the
standings.
championship lead. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
So yeah,
it's
18.
time to check out the constructors' standings. Ferrari take the lead at the top of the table. Meanwhile, AlphaTauri's strong weekend
And we're ahead of
allows
Williams.
them to continue
I don't
their
know how it
march up the
calculates
table.
those positions,
It's been
by
an
the way.
absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Right. Wow. I am sweating here. That was sort of, my nerves are like that as well. That was
So that was an exciting race from our
questions.
perspective. Let's have yours.
So what's she saying?
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Couldn't do this without a great team behind me. Okay. Yeah, actually I'm gonna go, and team must be thrilled. I couldn't do this without a great team behind me. Okay. That's what we're gonna go with.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
None of us wants to be the person that backs down. These things happen. I like that answer. Feels, and we'll get our bonus for answering 2 questions. So, wow, that was one heck of a race. I really enjoyed that, and it felt so right. Like, I feel like I'm fighting and fighting and fighting. It doesn't feel like anything is coming to me, which is just what I want. So yeah, we got our 130k, and we lost 10 because of some damage I had to the car, but that's all right. So that all gets tagged on, and we'll head on there. Cripes, I'm so tense after that. Right. So let's see how we get on here. We'll set it up for the next part. So yeah, we got 120 weekly resource points as well. So we're at 1391, which means 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 591 points I can put into the R&D. Okay, so we can 500 odd points we can put into the R&D. So let's have a look. So we're gonna go with team stuff, of course. So it looks like this is the one, because we get 4 and 3. Actually, we might get both in here. Yeah, we are, I think. And we're gonna get an extra thing in. We'll go with the G-Force train. I don't really want to help my second driver. There's a reason for that, because I don't want to have to pay him more if I do take him back on. So I'm gonna have to do it though. He gets one more racecraft, I suppose. Okay. So let's have a look. R&D. We'll go into the R&D tree, and we are concentrating on the small upgrades. So we've got an energy store durability, another energy store durability. No, that was MGU actually. I didn't realise that. So that's 1,000. That's 625, which is too much. So I can't even do that one. So we'll have to see after the next race what I can afford. The reason is that I'm in the future, if the FIA make any changes, which they do, to the cars and stuff becomes illegal, legal and whatnot, you have to have enough points to protect parts of your car. And because I'm concentrating on durability almost solely, I mean, I think I'm going to look at the chassis as well and act as though I was working on the chassis for next year and stuff. I think it's the chassis that's the next one. Hang on, third, fourth. Yeah, I think it's the chassis I'm probably going to work on, and maybe the basic aerodynamics. I'll work on the base thing, so I need to have some points to cover these, so I don't want to be spending everything. But corporate's doing well. We are making money, which is good. Total income at the moment, roughly, weekly is 391k. No, it isn't 391k. It's less than that, but it's not. It's 100 and... It might be 391k actually. So 391k now, outgoings are 30k. So that's going to allow us to build up a little bit of money, of course. So that's really good, and we're doing well in the standings. So that's a real kind of nice feeling. Okay, people, I am going to call it an end to the stream today. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the stream in general. I will do like an update during the week, and then I don't know exactly which Grand Prix it's going to be next Saturday, but we'll see. But do join in next Saturday, same time, same place, and I will try and get this team pushing forward. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're watching later on, do leave a comment, and I'll speak to you next time. Okay, 9-7.